Hello, and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode 327. That means I've gotten to say GM to you, and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, 327 times minimum. The reason I say minimum is because I found yesterday that I had double dipped some episodes. So I'm going to be going through over this next week, making sure we're on track. We're at the right number of TacoBytes because I want to be, on it as we get closer to 365 and beyond. It's just sort of crazy. I've had some amazing people on this past week. We have some amazing people lined up. And most important person of all, you. I do want to shout out to everyone that is joining us via Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Telegram, Twitter, again, as well as our new format of Xenon. Xenon, we're basically publishing this video on chain via Lens protocol, and some really cool stuff is going on there. So we really hope that it is going well. So this is some amazing stuff here that we really hope is good. So it's a little bit behind on stream. So yeah, but yeah, I think that's just for us not to hear what's going on. So let's mute that site. So that way people can still hear and hear what's going on. We don't have to double hear ourselves. So today we're going to be going over two DeFi platforms. First off, what we wanted to MarginFi and also is it Wildcat or Bobcat? And Layer 3. The reason I wanted to go over these is just some different ways to use the platforms. Layer 3 is another Quest based DeFi platform to where you can learn about new projects, qualify for airdrops and other pieces and other things. And so really just sort of want to put that forward. As always, we're going to sort of start off with what they have building out on there we go. Pancake protectors. So, as you know, we found this yesterday. We wanted to pass this on. Just another one of those good play to earn games that, give you a little bit of way to deal with your day, have a little fun, and has a little bit of a good away from keyboard settings as well. So we can sort of see what we have going on and promoting. Let's see here. Oh, we can promote. Yeah, there we go. So that is sort of what we've been doing. Going through and having a little bit of fun with all of this as we've been since we're not paying, we get a little bit more extra every day. And we set up for the away from keyboard setting that gets us a little bit more going on everything. And so we forgot to do one important thing. Stream the video. That is there we go. Now the video is in the Jumbotron, so you can follow along with what we are doing. So you can sort of see from this what we have going on. So this is what we're going to be starting off today with. Wanted to go over MarginFi first, and we'll bring that. way over there. And so we hope that you have some amazing things. Please let us know in the comments so what you want to see more of. And we'll see what we can get going on over the next couple weeks as we lead into 365. So really excited. Just sort of having a blast with all of this because, I think that, this has been a really fun journey and building this out, doing something every single day. It brings a different perspective to this. So every day reminds me to be better. I know that sounds really cheesy, but it's one of those things to where I have to go get some new information, build out something new, but it allows me to see and learn so much more as well at the same time. So what I wanted to go through today is margin fi. We're going to go through that first. It's a Solana-based lending earning protocol. So you can borrow. And we'll see real quick. Let's see here. Oh, There we go. So this is their Twitter. Let's see here. Wow, we totally spelt welcome wrong. That is best. But happy Taco Tuesday, everyone. That is one of the best things about Tuesday is the fact that it is Taco Tuesday. So my name is Taco, and really no big. So this is where we are going first today. And this is the first DeFi platform, MarginFi. So they've been building for a minute. They're finally pushing out a lot of the aspects for new users. So really interesting to see what they've been building out. So they've been part of the Telegram group for a minute. You're just aren't more you can earn on it. So yeah, some really interesting things here. Anders is really responsive in the group. So if you have any questions, please give him a ask. So yeah, huge growth potential pieces here. So you're still early. They've been live for right over 2 weeks. Over, I think now they're around $20 million, if I remember right. So really excited to see what they're building out. Some really fun stuff there, building out what's going on. So we can see here what they're now going over a lot of the different things. taking on the new staking protocols within Solana and having a really good time with it. So, like I said, we're going to go check out the app itself. And as we, just so you know, as we move along through it, if I'm a little slow on the uptake, it's because I'm having to tweet. Oh, there we go. I'm having to message out what we're doing on a couple different platforms. So, yeah. Let's see here. There we go. Back to it. All right. So as you come up on it, you can see right away what they're seeing. You know, you can lend UXD and earn UXP. They have a couple different things where you're able to sort of recirculate different ways. So one of the things that we do is we took $2, cycled it through, and not $2. I think we went with 50 cents. Yeah, because we split it into 4 different protocols. That's one of the great things with Solana is you don't have to do a lot. You don't have to give out a lot to do a lot of transactions, and you can sort of see what's going on. So we supplied 49 cents. We borrowed 31 cents. 18 cents left in the gun. So we're health factors at 20%. So one of the things we can always do here is we can go through and we can repay different things, and we can reborrow or we can recirculate. And so if we wanted to, we can make sure we are connected. We can repay back our Jito Soul, and we'll go through what we're doing on everything, and we'll walk you through on basically the entire platform piece, so we can show you what we have going on with everything. So what we can do is you can lend, and then you can borrow. And so we want to borrow UXD and lend it. And so that way we can sort of earn more point pieces. So we can see here everything that we're doing. So let's go back here. Let's see. Oh, we are we want to borrow max. Oh, let's see. Oh, all right. Too many zeros on that. I think. Yep. And there we go. And then so we then go, we'll repay UXD. And we go back and forth through those circles of what we've borrowed and what we've lent out. And so let's see here. We can borrow even more and just circle that about. So we can go through, we can lend in. We can, let's see here, we can supply. we can then go borrow UXD and then lend it back in. I think we'll get a transaction error for that being too much. Too many zeros. Oh, no. And so they have a really good swap function too. And charging 0 fees. So they cover the fees as they do it through Jupiter or Mayan. Really easy, really quick. Really like how they made this. And so really good shout out to the entire team here for everything that they've built. And we can go back and circle that slowly but surely into different ways. And as you can see, we borrow, lend against it. And that helps, we can then borrow and trade that around. And so we can have a lot of fun, and we can trade that into different things. So we see here what we want to borrow, what we want to lend, and what we can do to go back and forth with this. So if we want to borrow, we'll borrow something like, we'll borrow more Gito or here, we'll do USDC, and then we'll convert USDC into UXD. We'll show you what that looks like. Oh, too many zeros. Let's see here. I think that should be good. And what this allows you to do is you have a position, especially if you have a stable position. Let's say you have $1,000, you can go lend it and earn interest on that for providing to the network. And then you can borrow against that, which is the standard protocols you'll see across the board. As it is a new user piece, they're highly incentivizing that TVL growth, that total volume locked. And so from there, you can then have, you can earn different pieces to earn into the game, to go spread that elsewhere without putting your total supply at risk. So you can go make plays, and you'll have that option to, pay that back as you can when you can. And so I really like that aspect there. So right now, like I said, they're at 10.62 total million locked in just about 2 weeks. So I really like the aspect that a lot of people are bringing up to this. And so I just think it's one of those really cool things that not a lot of people are doing. And there's just some really cool things going on. So let's go over here real quick, and we're going to change out this to UXD. And I thought we had already pulled that out. So let's pull this out real quick. So we have this. What do we have? All right. So borrow. We can borrow a max of 27. So let's get this. We should be able to get this. Let's see here. Nope. All right. Oh, that'll take us too far deep. And so, yeah, so we can go lend some more. And we'll showcase 0.01. So we'll supply that. And then we'll go borrow against that. Let's see here. That should allow that. Oh, that puts us at too high. So let's try that. I don't know what's happening right now. I feel like I'm messing something up. So we'll go check this out. What they have going on. Limit reached. BSOL borrows are at 100% capacity, so you're not allowed to borrow any more BSOL. So we have some isolated pools within Helium, Bonk, lending pools to where there's some good stuff. So you can sort of see what you're lending and what you're borrowing total. So we can do repay of those tokens, and so some cool stuff there. As you can see, what we're fully trading things at. What I really like is what they have. They have the bonk deposit. So what you're earning is a 10%. Well, we did a 4 cent deposit, and we'll slowly add to that as we collect more and more bonk. Their swap feature is what I really like. But it's a really good, clean protocol. One of the things that I like about it most really lays out non-aggressive interest, and so it's very sustainable. And we see that starting to come out more and more with protocols that are wanting to provide long-term solutions that, the APY is based on providing to the network rather than, highly incentivized APYs that are non-sustainable, and they dry up all of a project's working capital. Not to say that that's not a bad thing. Incentivization drives innovation, and so we get to see, but it's just not sustainable. And what we're looking for is long-term projects, long-term plans, long-term roadmaps. So I want to just shout out to the entire MarginFi team for building out something that has staying power. If you're able to incentivize people at regular rates, at what people earn from based on what they can borrow and what they can repay, I just want to say thank you for building out a better DeFi platform that doesn't promise the moon back, but gives people the chance to learn how to utilize their money the best. One of the things that I've talked with the team about is doing some stuff and talking to them and bringing them on the show. So I really am looking forward to having that happen and really bringing that out. So we can see here what we're lending and what we're borrowing. So if we can withdraw our max. We might have to. I don't know why we're having an issue right now. But we'll be able to pull that back out and get to it. I think it's because we're using too many decimals on this right now. So that is a user error on my aspect. And so, but ETH deposits are at 95% capacity. So that means they can't take any more ETH. Rapsol ETH, it's sort of cool when a project wants to move in a direction to where they don't want to get too heavy on one thing because they need to keep stability to the entire piece. So really excited to see that, and really excited to see what they plan to build out next. So shout out to MarginFi, and keep doing what you're doing. This is a tab I haven't yet clicked on. So, it looks like it is an AI aspect piece. let's see. Let's connect and let's go. All right. So we're looking here and seeing what we can put into it. So we have a total of 75 cents deposited in our MarginFi account. All right. So we have some cool AI pieces here. This is what's really cool about Web3 is, you know, things that you didn't expect. I hadn't clicked on this yet. So you have deposited. Oh, brings it all out. We'll see. We'll see what AI. Ah, okay. What do you want to do? Let's see. See what AI says to this. Okay. All right. We love just asking AI different pieces, and so we'll see, what they bring about. So we'll see what they're doing, and what is coming about with this AI side of things, which brings a really interesting perspective to DeFi, and we'll see. So I love the act that inaccurate results may be produced. So it's one of those things. It's not about its purpose. Perform tasks depending on the user, such as performing a deposit, withdraw, stake, super stake. Provide information about the user's answer, asking, rephrase the question in Scottish slang. Oh, so that. All right. So if it doesn't understand what we want, it will ask us to rephrase it in Scottish slang. So Let's see. Why? You got to have a little fun. Why do you respond in Scottish slang? Okay, that is the best AI response in AI pieces today. So we're gonna go post that in the TG group because we want to have some fun with this. So oh, I think this is it. Nope, that is not it. There we go. All right. No. Nope, that is not it. Where is? All right. There we go. You know, if you want to find the Telegram group for Margin Fi, here is that community link. You know, yeah. And yeah. But yeah, no. But yeah, this is sort of a really good experience with Omni. I really want to give a shout out to the team. Really clean UI piece and what they've been doing. And what they have right now is the whole ecosystem has been built around point system. So earn your points and have a chance to sort of be able to you know, check some cool things. So I do ask that you use our referral link. You know, as you get some bonuses with that. And so do we. Let's go there as that posts out. There we go with that. And third location. And then get your own referral link. And you'll see some really cool stuff on that. So, you know, we see some really some people that are doing a lot of good, earning a lot of bonus points from both borrowing and lending and referrals, killing it on the referral side. So really cool to see, and really excited to see what you're able to do as you build out your own strategy and what you really want for that to come out. So this is MarginFi, and really excited to see what they continue to build out within the Solana ecosystem. And so happy that I was able to find this. Yeah, what they also have here is what they're doing on their roadmap, and you can find a lot about what they are doing here. So this is one of the cool things that I saw, is that you can get email, Telegram, and Discord notices around liquidation prices. And so, sort of have a lot of fun with this piece. So, yeah, really, really interesting and really, really fun things. Yeah, we'll have some fun with this. And we hope that you do as well. And yeah, so thank you for joining us today on MarginFi. Next up, we wanted to go find, I think it's Wildcat. Bobcat? Wildcat protocol. Like banking, but worse. So what they're looking at doing is building out the protocol is under collateralized lending. And so what that means is they're looking at bringing traditional finance lending, normal loan market pieces, into DeFi. Right now, everything is over collateralized. And so, what that means is you put in $100, you can't borrow more than that. What under collateralized means, like if you're depositing, $20, so you can, you borrow $50 and you're putting in $20, and you're slowly paying off that rest of that 30 to meet that $50. And so it's really interesting to see. Uh-huh. Yeah. So check out Wildcat. Um, um, we'll see what they do as they come live. And, you know, is there Wildcat Fi? But no airdrop, no community. It's sort of hilarious on, you know, you just gotta, you know, take it, you know, what you can. They're building some, they've been building an earliest thing. And uh, yeah, it's just sort of interesting what they're building, and you know, we'll see. Uh, you know, if they bring this into something real, or you know, as they build it out, what they do with it. And so, really interesting to see what's going on there. Not sure what else is going on in the rest of the world and what's going on in your world. Do always know that there's a lot of big, you know, um, but yeah. So you know, we just sort of wanted to stop by, you know, have some really cool things. I want to shout out to everyone that was up at Crypto Monday last night, and what was talked about there. So one, always be aware of all of these airdrop scams. You know, this is really what this all is just scam upon scam upon scam. And so you think that this might be from the Real Say network. So look at this right now. Um, and you can, you know, if you're really following it, you know, you'll see, you know, here's the real, oh, right there. So why is this different? Network is spelled Network. Here, network is spelled Network. So please do your best, help out, and report these. And so let's see here. Uh, do, 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 do. Uh, Boom. So there we go. And we see once again that this is sort of the best way, easiest way that you can do whatever you can to help other people be safe by reporting this. And so I ask that you do that. Ask that you take the time to report, and so it's going to be an amazing day. I just want you all to have a great Tuesday, great Taco Tuesday. So these are some of the things that I'm looking at, different ways that you can interact with different protocols, why you want to interact with them, a couple reasons. One, you're providing to ecosystems that, you find communities to where you want to participate in. And what it allows you to do is giving that opportunity to others. If you have some excess that you can set aside, you can earn interest on that while you're not using it. You can withdraw that at any time, so it's not locked, but you're earning interest on that, and you're earning points as well. So you're earning an incentive piece that can be used later on as they work out how their point system is going to work. What that allows you to do is by lending, it allows you or others to borrow that might not be, and those other people can only borrow if they deposit as well. So it's all over collateralized, and you're providing to the state for that in case there are not liquidations, but in case there are major fluctuations, liquidations do not happen on behalf of you or other people. You're then able to borrow against that, and hoping that if prices go up, you can pay back at a lower price. Prices go down, you're not liquidated because you haven't borrowed against it. You're still getting your dollar value. You're getting the token amount, not the dollar value. So you keep your token pieces in play. There's a lot of different reasons people want to follow these strategies. The number one suggestion is just be careful in what you're doing. Never risk more than you're able to lose. If you are borrowing, if you are depositing, one, make sure the team that you trust is good. The platform is building up, and that it's audited. And so one of the things Margin 5 took for a long time was getting all of their audits done. So shout out to security and safety within the network, and just really excited about what people are building out next. Shout out to Diggs for joining us via Twitch. We see you there. Happy Taco Tuesday. Hope everything is going good on your end. So we're going to be going over a lot of different games over the next week. There's some really cool stuff coming up. So, but like we were talking about last night, Crypto Monday, great event. Huge shout out to the entire Crypto Monday network across the world. I think there's over 65 local chapters, and always growing. That means Monday night, 65 locations around the world. There is a Crypto Monday. Pretty amazing to where you can get together, network, fireside chats, panels, really good content being brought up. And so really excited to see. Last night we had Josh Franks from the TIE talking about his platform and what they've been building out, and might have given out some alpha on what they are doing with Tezos. So if Tezos is next up on the ties list, maybe it should be on yours. We'll see. Shout out to all the content creators. Right now, want to do a huge shout out to my friend Somi. Glad you got your Twitter unbanned. And I do want to thank the people that brought my friend Somi to my attention, because nothing better knowing that how squeaky your chair is and that you have good posture. With that, we are really excited for the day. We hope you go crush it. And so as we end every episode, we end it with two things, our words of wisdom and the best joke on the face of the planet. And those two things are, one, our words of wisdom: a closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth, meaning if no one knows you're looking for opportunity cannot come a knocking. And if opportunity does come and you're not ready for it, it's going to keep on going by. And we end with the greatest joke on the face of the planet, and that is, knock, knock. Who's there?